Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Blockborne, episode 22. Wow, we're going along. Anyways, we got a ton of stuff done. All this that you see, except for the base back there, got done in the last episode. This was just a big plain green field at the beginning. Even built this, our little town planning. And the only thing we didn't really get to were some off-the-road paths, the crafting row, and the green belt. So I think we're going to have to work on some of that today. We actually already did, if you can tell by my absolutely nuts inventory. Who says Minecraft needs an inventory update? Who says it? I got lots of stuff in my pockets. Anyways, yeah, we worked on this whole market, the wizard tower, and somehow I've neglected to put a bed or interior in anything, so we gotta go to sleep before the monsters come, eat us, and I'll show you what I've been working on in between episodes. I know I probably should have been recording or time-lapsing or something, but we did it. We did it, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, check it out. We worked on the entire crafting district, like the more specialized stuff. So let's start over here. This is our little blacksmith shop. So it's got the lava, and you can see all this cobblestone. It was originally dark oak, but hey, don't put wood above lava. It burns. Learned that the hard way, and so we replaced it, just like our blacksmiths would have had to in this area if they built it out of wood and put lava right next to it and burned down. So we replaced it with some cobblestone, and it's fine. Anyways, I like the little design we came up with here. It feels very like almost dwarven forging, like actually using lava. And hey, we're using things like netherite and diamonds and stuff, so you need some serious firepower. Yeah, we have like a little quenching, I don't know, the water here that you would dip the hot metal into, and then back in the lava and water. And yeah, over here we have our ore ready for processing, hanging out in this little building here. That's pretty much it. It's just holding some ores, and then over here where you can come buy and order specific kinds of armor from the blacksmiths from the area. Oh, by the way, yeah, we still have the mod that makes it glow, and it's been so long since I've actually gone mining, I totally forgot. You might still get rid of it. It doesn't look as good. But yeah, I think this part turned out really nicely. Super happy with it. Did some path work. Worked on that off the road path a little bit that we discussed. And then we have the waterfall coming from nowhere. This little pond that is running through this top layer and then cascading down back into the river. How it works? Hey, it's Minecraft. Who knows? Anyways, the river is being utilized by this sawmill. That's right. You can see it's turning these copper, like inside. There's some things twisting and turning, powering the woodcutter here, that eventually gets turned into, usable logs for the patrons of this village to be able to come and buy timber for their buildings and things like that. And you know what? It's way up on this ridge, so they actually have to use this crane that can come all the way down to this area where passing ships can unload their raw material. It extends and goes down, but right now it's kind of in its ready to go state, where it can swing around and drop the logs where they need to go. Does it make a ton of sense? No. But you know what? That's okay. I think it turned out nice. I think it looks good. Would it have made more sense for the sawmill to be down at the actual river? Yeah, absolutely, but we don't need to talk about that. Yeah, it looks cool. I think so, at least. You can let me know what you think in the comments down below. But hey, now we can cut our wood, and we can smelt our ores, and make some armor, and yeah, it's fun. And no, this doesn't actually serve any real mechanical purpose. But we can go up here and press some buttons. Turn it on. Woo, woo, woo. Move the crane around. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't actually do anything, though. But you know what? It was a fun build. It was a fun build. I hope you guys like it. And we got some more work to do today with the green belt. We haven't really gone over what that actually means, but this area over here is going to be the green belt. It's going to be some, like, old ancient structures, maybe like a garden kind of a thing. I'm not really sure exactly how it's going to turn out, and we need to finish this staircase, by the way. But yeah, it's going to be some more like overgrown area, maybe a little shrine to some ancient gods that these people may have like believed in, or maybe some fairies, some things like that from way back in the day. And then obviously industry happened, and they got to expand even more and make some stuff more modern, more cozy, kind of veer away from it. So let's get started on that and see if we can terraform this area, or at least make it look a little bit more fancy. I think it will be fun. So let's see what we can do. Okay. We finished up the green belt. I think it turned out pretty good. It looks a lot better as you're walking through it. So these are like little shrines that have been decayed over time, and this whole area has kind of been like preserved. So maybe whoever was on this land in the ancient times before the travelers settled here and built up, maybe it looked like this all over, and they left this little section reserved for purposes of, almost fell. Very dangerous. They didn't put any handrails here. For purposes of like preservation. Yeah. It's just mostly greenery to fill in this whole area. I don't know. I just felt like we needed this like big old tree that is just the same as all the other trees on the island. Maybe this is the mother tree. It's the only one with this little bloom on it. And at night, this place is awesome. There's tons of particle effects. I have them turned down a little bit, just because, you know, lag. But yeah, I think it turned out good. Pretty happy with it. Fills in the area. Nice to kind of run through. No paths or anything. Just good old scenery. A little bit of waterfalls going off of the edge into nothing. Burning zombie. Yeah, I like it. I think it turned out. We're looking. Okay, so now we have a ton more space on the island to fill in. I know, we're chipping away at it. We're gonna get there. This whole section feels pretty complete. We got the green belt. We have the kind of, what I always want to say, like, construct. What did we call it? Woo! Ah, okay. We have the green belt, the market, crafting row. There we go. The main roads, side roads, off the dirt path. We've accomplished all of these tasks, so we'll get rid of them. Sweet. So no, we still have like some food and survival, the watermill and the lighthouse. I think those would be fun. And I don't think I've said, but that was all stuff that's going to be kind of on this half of the island. So we'll probably put the water mill down here somewhere, generating power for the island, and the lighthouse is going to go off in the water somewhere over there. And then the food and survival, the tavern was kind of the very first instance of that. So we have the tavern, and then we'll dot a few other like businesses and locations on these like empty spots over here, I think. Without making it too busy. Probably do 3, maybe 4. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. So we definitely need to get to work on those, but I need to take a break from the building, I think. I've been just building for days. So, I want to work on another project. So we kind of know what we want to do for this half of the island, but we haven't really talked too much about the other half of the island. Well, I like having this island serve quite a few purposes. Most of it's just fun aesthetic builds, but part of what I want to do is something like we have over there. That's right, our frog enclosures. We're going to fill the entire island with frogs. No, I'm just kidding. But I really liked the way this turned out. It was very fun. It was a really fun project, doing the frogs in their different biomes. I want to actually go ahead. I like to check on them sometimes. Make sure they're still in there. Luckily, we haven't had any escapes yet. Yep, hi Dune and Marshmallow. Look at you jumping right on your lily pad. So cute. There's a dirt block. Come on. How'd they even get in there? It's protected. Alright. See, they don't even want to leave. So nice. Alright, anyways, I want this half of the island to be kind of dedicated to some animals. So, we've talked about like the lore of this world a little bit. One of the main things that the people here on this island love is animals that you can find throughout the world of Minecraft. And I don't necessarily want to make a zoo, more of a sanctuary style, kind of like this. I mean, this has zoo vibes, but yeah, I kind of want to make like open spaces for them. Maybe a few more like cave-esque things, but that's not the main goal. So this whole area is going to be dedicated to different like animal types for Minecraft. I think that would be fun. It'd be a project I've not really worked on. I've done some very minimal zoos, but there's a bunch of animals I haven't really messed around with past like having found them. So, I think that might be a fun project for the rest of the episode today, is going to collect these animals, because there's no point in making enclosures for them if we can't even find them. And if we look at the map, we've uncovered a lot. So I think we have like a jungle over here. We need to find polar bears. That might be fun. That's really far away though. Maybe we could find a closer one. I'm not sure. And yeah, there's foxes, all sorts of different kinds of animals we can go. So we're gonna make a list of all the different animals and see what we can find. Well, weirdly enough, we need to come to the Nether first because, well, we're not collecting any animals, but there is something I want to get that will make our jobs a little bit easier. And we have to do something really hard first, and that is find some more dried baby ghasts, or whatever they're called. Dried ghasts, I think? Yeah. We're gonna go and see if we can find some. I'm pretty sure I've already cleared out the local soul sand biome, so let's see what we can find. Hey, there's our first guy. Thank you. And then we run away. We're not here to fight today, skeletons. Let's see if we can spot any other ones close by. Doesn't look like it. Oh, there's one. Another one. Sweet. We might need a bunch of these, to be honest, because we're not going to, grow them up until we get where we need to go. There's a lot of these guys. I thought they were kind of rare. Probably not. I'm a professional, I swear. So I feel pretty good about 18 ghasts. That's a lot. They're not very rare. They're pretty much by like every third bone structure thing. I don't know. I feel like maybe they'll change that some. Whoa. Yeah, we'll, ooh, we're going the wrong way. Professional promise. This is dangerous as well. Let's see. Yeah, just, come with me, flying through the nether. Hooray. It looks pretty cool, but we've generated this, so That's a good sign. I even have these little markers from this map pod, so I can kind of find my way back. I mean, but this is definitely being generated right now. This is a big old... Oh, dangerous. Yeah, let's avoid that. Okay, well, hopefully we can make it home without any issues. Oops. I'm gonna get stuck here. I never wear gold in the nether. Ever. I don't know. I've never have. I maybe right when the piglins came out, the nether update. Oh, I maybe did a few times, but I can't be bothered. I cannot be bothered. Okay, a little bit of time has passed, and as you can see, we are well into our journey of collecting some mobs. Can you lead these guys? Heck, and armadillos! Armadillos! We're gonna grab a couple of them. You know, why not? Come on. Come on! Alright, the last thing I want to get in this biome are the cows. I just don't see any. Oh, scoots! Scoots galore! Oh, there's some cows this way. Good. Going downhill has been a lot safer. We've gotten the chickens, 2 horses, the pigs, some armadillos, and looks like there's a little cat on our map, some kind of cat. Interesting. We might be able to get a cat. I was doing some research, and I didn't realize that black cats are only at witch huts. So maybe we can head over to the witch hut, because I've seen a black cat there before. Oh, did we lose a chicken? No, we got it. This is getting confusing. So once we get these cows, we're going to head back home, and we might just happy gas them, because we're not that far, and we have a lot of them. I don't really feel like losing. I thought about just swimming as well, but I think this is the perfect situation for a happy guest. So, let's see if we can snag these cows and head out of here. There's one. Come on, man. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna see if I can get in the air, and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, so, for now, we're gonna try and avoid happy gas. It takes so long. And we're not that far from the base. So, we're gonna see how close we can get, just carrying them through the water. That seems to be the best bet. It's the water, just flat. We also picked up some cats that are freaking out. Rightfully so. This is scary. Okay, we've got them back to the base. We got some chickens. Got some pigs. Almost lost the pigs. Holy moly, that's a big head. Are pig heads always that big? Come over here, man. Holy smokes. Okay, weird. We got some cows. We got some horses. We got one cat. We lost a cat. And we got some armadillos. So cute. Look at them. Oh. Alright, well, we want to at least get some other variants of the cows, pigs, chickens. So we're going to head to another biome and see what we can find. Okay, we are 6,000 blocks out, roughly. And on my map, I see something that we've been looking... Oh, that's probably my favorite passive mob in the game. Now we have to get a lead on him and somehow get him back. We went to the jungle right before this. They're out there killing things. We went to the jungle and found some pandas, and those were a lot less than 6,000 blocks, and it took about half an hour. Get it. There we go. Thank goodness. Alright, more. Come on, don't break the lead on me now. Okay, come on. What we might want to do here... Ooh, we didn't bring fence posts. That's okay. Got one in our emergency. A couple. What we might want to do here is find a way to get them back home a little bit faster. Of course, it's night now. This time we brought a bed. Yeah, we found some pandas. We found some ocelots, parrots. But I didn't realize ocelots despawn. So we brought them all the way home, and it was a waste of time because we left the area and ocelots despawn. Oh, come on. Just gotta get to. It's okay if they're not like. Ah, whoa, no. Oh no. Oh no! Okay, I see some more. Come on, buddy. We've set up a little base of operations for ourselves. Let's get you on another fence. Go. Hopefully we don't lose you. Because you're kind of in the middle. Okay, but just need 2. I'd love to get 4. Good stuff. Good stuff. We found 2. I was really worried because I thought these guys were rare, but I think it's just the biome that's kind of rare. Like, you see taigas all the time. With snow on them, even. But, not usually snow taigas. Come here, man. Come here. Here. Ah, not the bunnies. Not the bunnies. Oh, he's gonna go in the water. Okay. Got him. He's gonna kill these bunnies. Gonna try at least. Alright. We could take him. Yeah, see. Told you. Terrible. I learned that the hard way when I collected some regular foxes earlier. They killed all my... they killed all my bunnies I was collecting. And that's okay, because we're gonna try and get some snow bunnies here, too. The white ones. Come on. Come on. Yep. Up you go. Up you go. Come on. These guys really like to jump around and go nuts, so, it's like a bunch of... we might have to not sure. Yeah, they killed a bunch of my bunnies, but I think this time if we put them in boats, that should disable their melee. I'm learning a lot about animals today. This has been a nice distraction. And it has been distracting. Okay, they've stolen a bunch of my leads, which is fine. We brought plenty. And I got them in boats. So they can't kill these little bunnies. Because I found white ones and the white spotted black ones and the other way around. We got a ghast cooking up. And I'm going to see if we can boat polar bear. Don't know. Don't know. We're going to find out. Okay, we've done some science, and it doesn't look like you can boat them, but you can lead them, which I'm surprised by. Here's the problem. There's a bunch of little babies next to these ones, and I want to get 4, but I don't think that's going to happen with those guys. So we're going to have to traverse these guys across the river. Also, we're 6,000 blocks from home, so it's going to be a fun one. Okay, we've got some bears and a few burner bears. It's terrible, but, you know, they are kind of chaotic and gigantic, so they're going to be tough to move around. But we were able to get 5... Is it 5? 5, 6? We were able to get 6 without any babies near them. So, I'm going to bring them up to our little rescue area. Yeah, rescue area. And hopefully we can get this ghast going and then spend like 2 hours heading home. Yeah, that should be a fun experience. Don't worry, I'll save you the pain. But once we get in the air, I'll feel pretty confident that we can get all of these home. So, I'm going to put these guys off to the side for because they're a little too big. Okay, you guys hang out over here. Got our bunnies, got our snow fox, and we got our polar bears. That's pretty much everything we need from this area. Let's see, is there a mountain nearby? We could grab some goats. I'm not that worried about it. I'd rather get these guys home. We could probably find goats closer to the base. Not really sure. We'll check the map while we wait for the gas to grow up. Okay, so there's probably a few of you that have been in this very niche situation that were screaming at me while watching this video not to do what I was about to do. And unfortunately, I did it anyway. So, polar bears killed the foxes that were just in the boats. Poor foxes. Didn't think polar bears hunted anything unless there was babies or they were provoked. Don't know what happened there. And then I got some more foxes, forgot to boat them, and they killed 2 of my bunnies. So, and the bunnies wanted my carrots. It was a whole thing. Anyways, we're going to take 2 foxes and 2 bunnies back home, and then hopefully be able to breed them up, and then maybe find some polar bears a little bit closer to home. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we don't drop the boats. We have a long way to go. 6,000 blocks. So what we're going to try and do is this little thing right here. We're going to lead the gas and then slowly pull them. Slowly. Slowly. And then use the gas to get back up high again. And we're moving quite a bit faster. I could see on my little map if they're still behind me. I don't really want to fall. I think flying over the ocean might be a good call. Maybe we can even just take a boat most of the way there. Not sure yet. We'll figure out the fastest way, and I'll bring you back if we make it there, or if we fail and everyone gets squashed on the ground. Well, almost immediately after that, I dropped down, and the fox killed the rabbit somehow, and the foxes got out of the boat. So, at least we're going to try and get 2 foxes home. That's really what we came here to do. Oh my goodness, that was the most stressful thing. You know what? Going on the leads. Going on the leads. That stressed me out more, more than the villagers do these days. Okay, calm down, calm down. Take a baby. Got him. Super. Alright, also, if you didn't know, foxes can jump super high, so that's why they're in this little coop. Alright, I don't know if I've showed you guys everything we've gotten so far. We got chickens, cows, cute. We got these chickens. We got pandas. Pandas only breed if... Aw, look at them. Pandas only breed if you have enough bamboo next to them. They're very picky, which I guess makes sense, since they don't really like to have babies in real life too often. So, give you some stuff. We got the regular foxes. I think, like, once you breed them, the babies are kind of, like, chill with you. They're not tamed fully, but foxes, at least, I think they trust you, is the idea. Look at these pigs. My favorite pigs. They look like they got cute little rosy cheeks. We got 1 cat. Hi, cat. A couple horses. We're gonna try and get as many of the variants as we can. Only brown so far. Armadillos. They're scared. These pigs. They're super cute too. And then I think that's it. Oh, we got some dogs, some wolves, which we have to keep as wolves, and we'll go over that later at some point. Why we need to do that. Anyways, that is probably all of the time we have for these animals. We might go back for some polar bears and some other fun stuff at some point, but my goodness, that was frustrating. Good break from building though. So thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good day and goodbye.